LeBron James over here.
No, LeBron James sucks. Shut up. The only thing that I think that he's doing that's awesome and beneficial right now is that he's actually...
name me one fucking basketball player better than LeBron right now. That's living.
Kobe Bryant.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
All right, that's low. That's low.
How's that low?
We don't name Kobe.
That's not low.
Kobe's in a different universe.
Yeah.
Well,
2 different people.
Hold on.
Len Bias.
No.
Yeah.
LeBron
Better than
that
LeBron.
skinny dude.
All over LeBron. Fuck you. He came in with the league. He came in with the league with a shot.
Oh, man. Now
Fuck you mean. Len Bias was on some
Damn.
crazy shit.
Man, if you're talking about dunking, Vince will
You ever
dunk
seen
on his ass.
I know you've seen the 30 for 30. You'd have
Make
to.
him lick his tank.
I've seen every 30 for 30.
Yeah.
Okay?
Have you ever seen the 30 for 30 on Len Bias?
Yes.
Oh, dude, that shit is crazy, Brad.
Good shit.
Yeah. Still hasn't answered my question. Well, while he thinks about that question, what's up, y'all? It's the Parental Advisory Podcast. We back up in this bitch. I am one of your co-hosts, that Chico, JServe. You can find me at JServe954 on all social media, JServe TV on YouTube, BroLife.net, and all major streaming platforms for all my music. Just search for BroLife. And as always, I am joined by my fellow advisors. To my right.
Is this your right or your left?
I said to my right.
To your right. I'm LOSO. You can find me at LOSO463 for all my social media. And LOSOYT for my Twitch and YouTube. And to my right,
I'm that brown guy with the stash and the beard and whatnot and the shenanigans. I'm on a baby chair today, guys. Fuck it. If I seem far away, that's why it is. I'm like in the toddler seat. But you can find me on Instagram and Snapchat, Wilmo_Chiquito.
You know, you should sit on it like a cool kid, like with your butt on the back of it.
I couldn't do it because I would.
It's just too small of a surface area.
It's so small. The only thing I got is my thighs on it. If I did the front. And then if I had to do the front though, I would have to do like a wrap thing.
You're so tall, like you could actually like your feet still hit the ground,
yeah,
even though you're sitting on the butt of on the back of the chair.
I would have to crisscross and like hug that shit with my nuts.
Crisscross applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce. Just zen on that shit.
Where did crisscross applesauce come from?
I don't even know.
I think it was just some random dude. And he just said it, and then
eating applesauce.
No, I think it just stuck. You know, melodies just stuck. You know, ring around the road. Come on, things just stick. You know,
like this.
Like
the song me and Surf came up with last night. The song me and we came up with this song last night. Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that?
Like
I don't know why, but I'm getting the Hot Fuzz movie.
Never saw it.
What?
Yeah,
I've always wanted to try to master.
I have Hot Fuzz right there.
Is that code?
Go for what?
I don't know, nigga. You tell me.
I have the DVD. I have Shaun of the Dead. I have Hot Fuzz, and then I have that third movie, World's End. I think.
World's End. Yeah.
Yeah, I have all 3 of them.
The World's End.
Actually, Walmart was selling them in a.
Wilmar?
No, Walmart.
Oh, Walmart
was selling them in a 3.
Wilmar. I'm like, that's a new one.
That's for the Canadians.
I like when a Brazilian meets me for the first time. They're like Wilmo.
What did it?
Wilmo, because the W's over there they pronounce it with a V.
A V sound. What are they? Fucking German?
No, this is part of the language. You know the people.
I'm just fine.
Speaking of Portuguese, I was listening to, I was watching, with my father, Barcelona, the first game of the season.
That's in Spain.
Right, no, but we had, what's it called? The broadcast that we had it on, because we were streaming it, was Italian. And it was just like, at first I thought it was...
That's in Italy.
Yes.
Okay.
At first I thought it was Portuguese. Because it just sounded so kind of similar. And then I was like, no, that's not Portuguese. And then my dad was like, no, that's Italian. I was like, oh shit, because I've never really heard Italian commentary, so I was like, oh, that sounds like a lot like Portuguese shit.
Well, yeah, it's a Romance language.
What is Spaniard? Obviously, is from Spain. Spanish, the Spaniard language. What is there a correlation between Japanese and something else, or is something else in correlation with Japanese?
No,
it's its own thing.
Yep.
America's English, obviously. The UK. It's the I don't
derivative.
know. Is it the broken?
It's a derivative.
It's a derivative. Okay. Languages you learn.
Yeah, you ever like I'm weird sometimes, and I look up certain shit on YouTube. Like, I look up, there's this one YouTube channel that teaches all about different languages.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going for a Pornhub thing.
No, I'm not you. That's how you learn about the world.
In all its glory.
His way of learning the civil rights movement is just watching a lot of interracial porn. I have a dream that I'm going to nut all over your face.
What?
And we will live for the day when black men can fuck white women.
All night and
unbiasedly and with no self-remorse or judgment from others. I don't know what voice I'm doing.
You're doing that old-timey, like, announcer voice.
And that's
And
a wide right to the single. I don't know.
I don't even know what fucking sport that is.
I don't even know what baseball.
I have no idea. That's
That's
not baseball. I don't know what sport that is.
That was Quidditch. That was Quidditch.
Why are you talking without answering that question?
Oh my god! Didn't I say I'm gonna start showing up more?
Don't show up.
Did you see? You see?
Don't show up.
But still, I also just said, I didn't even also say, like, just show up like a ghost. I said, hey.
Like a ghost?
What stops
Am I
you?
going to grab the sheets and put it over my head?
It's hella.
What stops you from calling or something like that? You know, I'll be like, yo.
It is a two-way street, sir. I will have to admit.
Okay. All right.
How come I'm the one who's already said that, hey, I'll come by with the guitar, but you couldn't even be man enough to call me that day?
He's
dropping
calling.
bombs.
He's calling
Drop it.
you. He's saying you're not a man.
He's calling me out. So that's some new shit people have been doing in the 21st century, calling people out.
Now I know what you're thinking. I've shot so many down, and I probably ran out of bullets. But you gotta ask yourself one question, hello.
Do I have a power up or no?
No. Are you feeling lucky, punk?
Oh man,
Good
Dirty
movie.
Harry,
Good movie.
Sucio Harry. That would be the Latin version.
Sucio Harry?
Sucio Harry.
Hey,
Dirty.
dominaste el sucio Harry? Is that how they, does that
Oh, yeah?
Perrito sucio.
You feeling con suerte, punk?
Ding, ding, ding.
No, not even that. It'd be like, you feeling lucky, hueputa?
Wow. Huh?
Huh? Huh? Oh, but he's not holding a gun. He's holding a chancleta.
Razor sharp, though.
A razor sharp chancleta.
Everyone knows that shit stings.
It originally started as a crock, but over years.
Do you have any
Years of whipping
I
ass.
might be weird about this, but there's certain like Spanish words that just make me giggle, make me laugh. Like the
Just, I mean, capital cities make me laugh sometimes. You know,
ropa sucia. I don't know why. The word alone, I'm like,
Giggle like a
tú tienes
boy.
un ropa sucia. Like that one.
just the way he says it, ropa sucia.
Yeah.
like he says all of the O. You know, ropa sucia.
Ropa sucia.
Ropa sucia.
¿Qué fue eso? Ropa sucia.
Puñeta makes me laugh.
Sounds like an.
Puñet. That's a good one.
Yeah, puñeta.
Puñeta.
Me tienen cojones.
Oh, you ever remember when DJ Labs was in Power 96 though, and he's all Baba Babaloo. That shit used to make me always laugh.
Babaloo. Babaloo.
That shit used to always get me, bro. I listened to that shit going to school. That shit used to be fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, I remember I used to listen to Power 96 heavy.
They used to be the shit back in the day.
Yeah,
DJ
man.
Laz, man. DJ Laz used
fucking DJ what's
I
it
got another one.
You got another one? Which
Sovaco.
one? So what is it?
It's
Sovaco.
So,
What's
know.
for you that's that means armpit for you guys?
I don't even know what the fuck
Sovaco is
that
like
is.
slang for like your crotch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Toma
so
este
funny.
sobaco.
You know what's funny? Because like I know a couple other people use that as the armpit, but I like it only brings my attention to because like you were talking about Power 96, and like there was one time they had a conversation about like zodiac signs and like sex and all that shit, and the topic became like something about scorpions, and like they were saying like, oh yeah, like These scorpions are like a little bit more freakier.
I'm more of a Sub-Zero kind of guy.
That they'll lick like they'll lick like the back of your knee or something like that. And like one guy just started like gagging because he was just like, oh my, uy, qué asco, eso como un sobaco ahí.
Oh god, man, this shit is crazy.
I cried. I couldn't drive.
Oh my god,
it was so good.
That's fucking.
Oh,
funny.
you know a word always I like using? Da.
Huh?
Da.
Darling.
I don't get it.
Da. You don't know what da means?
No, fuckface. Obviously, if I'm sitting here with a clueless face.
Russian.
Oh,
Da.
okay. We're because we're speaking about Spanish, and all of a sudden you're talking about da. Da. You know what word I like? Da.
I like how they say chocolate.
Just sounds like the
chocolate.
first part of dam.
Chocolate.
Like they say chocolate like that, like German. Like when they're actually trying to.
You know what words used to get me? Chupo mi huevos.
Jesus Christ.
Huevitos.
Huevitos. That's a good one. That's a good. Huevitos. ¿Qué tú quieres, huevitos?
Tus bolitas.
Bolitas.
Suck my bolitas.
Oh man.
Oh god. That's a Spanish 7-year-old cursing another person out. Suck my bolitas.
I'm not gonna lie. There's there's one Haitian guy at my job that when he starts making fun of someone, I like when he says yeah, because he's like yeah. Yes.
Oh my god. Hero.
Pause it.
Oh.
This nigga so fat he teleported to Taco Bell and got a burrito.
It's the way of the future, you know. You think of a Taco Bell, you get the Taco Bell.
Oh, dude, don't chew into the mic. The fuck is
It was so weird too. He like morphed into one of his titties. Like
Wait, what? He morphed into
Mighty Morphin Power Titty?
like he just like got absorbed to one of the nipples and then both.
He morphed into titty number 7 on quadrant 4.
Sounds like a backstory to a Batman film.
Yeah.
Did you see the Batman thing I put on the?
The worst Batman villain. The titty. This is the sidekick to
Holy
the Joker.
jeepers, Batman, it's the titty.
I think.
But you still do dark shit like his power that he gives women breast cancer.
God damn. But then after he started doing that, he became really evil. So now his new name is the Tit.
The tit. He started off as the boob.
Worked his way.
And then I went to the titty.
And then you went to
and
the
after
titty.
my first loss to Batman,
Yeah.
I became the tits.
The tit. The tit. I just see Elo. Tit cannon. Just wears a helmet that's just like those old timey like World War I helmets with the spike on the top, but it's a nipple.
I'm done.
Oh god. Oh man.
Tits.
What's the sloppiest pair of titties you've ever seen?
Now, what do you mean sloppy?
Very specific.
Just like when you looked at them, you're just like, oh, like just took you by surprise, either for a good reason or a bad reason.
Oh, so I was in the convention in SuperCon, I want to say 2016. And
So 2 years ago.
2 years ago, 2016, and I saw two voluptuous women. And what I mean by that, I'm talking about that nice thick curviness. I was just like, scrumptious. And they were both dressed as ravens. But for some reason, now these weren't implants. They were just...
Massive tit.
They just had, like, the huge... dirty pillows I've ever seen in my life.
Dirty pillows. Dirty pillows.
You laugh like a child.
What the fuck is that shit? Dirty pillows. Jesus. That just came out of nowhere. It was like, those are some sweet dirty pillows. What the fuck was that?
You just defeated Surf.
it just came in and he's like he just said it so matter of factly.
Mama said, "Knock you out."
Dirty pillow.
Mommy said, "Get them dirty pillows."
Oh, that's just creepy.
Come on.
This is creepy. You just ruined it.
Oh God. Oh, okay. So I'm sorry. We left off at dirty pillows.
Yeah, they were so huge. They look like dirty pillows, you know.
Dirty pillows.
So like, I was just astonished because I was just like,
astonished.
I was astonished at the
Man,
size
these
of those
SAT
dirty
vocabulary words, bro.
that's like my daily use.
I was astounded. Mesmerized.
Well, yeah, because they got like the corsets where like they can fit them perfectly, where like they just barely got to the nipple, but then left the rest of the titty above, like open and exposed. So I was very impressed.
This is okay. So like they had titty meat exposed.
Like, yeah,
There was titty meat
I
exposed?
saw like
Okay.
that was all the biddies out there. It was,
Funny thing is that SuperCon, the last time I went, I saw a chick dressed up as the old Grand Theft Auto Vice City chick, which was the stripper with just the stars on her tits.
Oh yeah, they made her leave. You said right?
Yeah, they made her leave. I mean, her tits were fucking big as shit, but
Yeah.
they were not like big in the.
I don't even
Those
know.
are really nice big tits. They're like,
Just
oh man, those
floppy
I
tits.
think-
Somebody shoved some silicone in that fucker. Like,
Wait,
Oh,
was she
okay.
brown?
no, she was white. She was white.
Yeesh.
The white.
No,
girl.
I saw two. I saw two with
I was
nipples.
on. Really? I was. It was on.
Because that's what
I
I
saw two with nipples.
like sorry,
5
nipple
without.
stickers.
That was weird.
Nipple stickers.
2 of them had 3 tits.
Like, so then there was 2 like that. Then I mean, because I saw one that was brown, but she was
Well,
dressed.
she was dressed literally. All she had was this
No,
thong bikini on the bottom, heels, and stars on her tits.
oh
That's all
man,
she
she
had.
was going in.
Yeah.
So they had no.
like-
They asked her to leave.
Well,
She
that's
was-
so. Well, they also.
I mean,
actually
literally,
let
there was
brown girl
nothing
leave.
that like
Bless
the
her.
thong. you
Bless
can-
her.
You can literally see.
She's doing the Lord's
almost
work.
her like her pussy. It was like
I don't see a problem with that.
Where was it?
There's-
I've
there was
yet
bi-
to see the issue with
There's
it.
You weren't even there.
There's bitches.
I'm saying I've yet to see the issue.
no. I'm
with
saying
it.
you weren't. You had went the next day.
there's
I think.
people who go
No,
to like
I went
dragon.
next. I went the next year.
No. That year, me and Ivan went. No, you went the next day. You told me. With one.
Was that 2016? No, you're talking. Oh, that's 2017. The one you're talking
That's
about.
what I'm talking
okay.
about.
Okay, yeah.
That's the only
yeah,
time
yeah.
I ever went.
Yeah. Oh, you've never been to SuperCon prior?
No.
I could have sworn you'd been to SuperCon prior to
I've
that.
been to other cons.
Oh, true. Wait, what other cons are there other than SuperCon?
Not a Comic Con from Tate's.
Oh, well, that's not really a con.
I mean, it has con in the name. Twice.
I guess
not a
it-
Comic Con.
It also
I
still
guess that's
says
all-
that
I
it's
guess
not
that's
a
all-
Comic Con.
I guess that's if,
The not a
that's all.
Comic Con con.
It's
Well,
a con.
regardless of the fact,
It's a con because you got conned into going.
they booed out two fine
I mean, we
women
all do.
apparently.
So anyhow,
Well,
yeah.
it's
So back to
titties.
titties. So you were saying?
They let out two, yeah, because the brown chick I saw, she was dressed up as the. Oh man, do you guys remember that Comedy Central cartoon show that was really dirty and it had like all like the fucked up cartoon characters in there?
Yes, that's all of them.
Yes, she dressed up as the black foxy chick, but like in the bikini form with like high like knee like orange socks.
Okay.
So I saw her leaving, but she was in that like one of the episodes like that the fox lady is in, and it's like she's like masturbating, but like you see her like put like it's such a good episode because like
What was the name of that show?
what was it?
I have no idea.
You literally, but didn't you just say the name? Or,
No, I said that sounds like everything Comedy Central.
all right,
does,
well
so.
you're a piece of shit. No,
Look it up.
It had like
Comedy
a-
Central.
it had like a fucked up like Pikachu.
Yeah,
and
yeah, I
then
remember.
the gay Link, whatever.
What?
Like,
Robot Chicken.
No, motherfucker.
Go-
Comedy Central.
why
Not
don't you
Adult
go die in hell? You die in hell.
You die in hell.
What year did this shit come out?
This is like 05, I want to say. 05, 06, 04. Just look up like animated Comedy Central reality type show.
No, he's going like the long way around.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's not going straight.
Comedy Central is a station broadcasted.
Yeah, exactly.
By Turner
He's
Classic.
gonna start from the lobby
Yeah, seriously.
when you can like helicopter away.
Alexander
I'm
Graham
asking
Bell.
first. I'm at the lobby. I'm asking the doorman. You know, I'm
Go
like, how
fuck
do you feel
yourself.
about this building?
Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone.
I'm working my
in
way from the doorman to
1906.
interns.
Back in time when the first primate.
Steel was
together?
founded.
Is it drawn together?
Yes,
Drawn together, that's
Thank
the one,
you.
That's the one.
Yeah, but it's one of the episodes where like the bitch like is on the bed like masturbating, and she literally puts like a whole chicken in her pussy, and it comes out like a fried chicken.
Oh shit!
I remember this show.
That's
now.
some warm ass pussy.
Yeah, like her. You see?
Yeah.
The orange girl.
The gay link
She had
dude.
the hat, and then she had
the cheesy superhero.
She had all the accessories. What you saw? You heard me? God, I can't even speak.
The princess with the fucked up
I'm
attitude.
surprised they got so close to a Disney princess. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Without
But she would do some
sued.
foul shit.
Yo, she was so dirty. It was gross.
The Betty Boop looking bitch and all the way to the left is
Kinda
like
looks like Superman.
Yo,
like
she
a
was
horny.
fucked
She was like a
up.
horny porn star from the 30s or
cut her
something.
Dude looks
something
kind
like
of
that.
does look kind of like Superman.
Yeah, but he's like super like whack.
Yeah.
The pig was just that, a pig. He was just fucking
What an
disgusting.
asshole.
And then I remember the Pikachu looking character. There was only one episode I watched where it was. Turns out that if the Pikachu thing gets disappointed, it grows these like things. It secretes this thing out of its back that if you lick it, it makes you trip balls or whatever. So the entire episode was just them disappointing the thing over and over again. Like, hey, I bought you this gift, and they're like, and he'd be like, oh, and then they're like, no, I'm playing. I didn't do that shit. He's like, oh, and then he like, bleh, and then he just like they'll pick him up, bleh, and just fucking trip balls.
Did you ever watch Ugly American?
Yes.
No, I didn't watch that one.
Yes, I did.
That show was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a great show. Such a great show.
It's such a great show.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll be honest with you. The only thing I really watch out of Comedy Central now, if it's not a stand-up special, it's either South Park or Drunk
There's
History.
nothing really grabbing me.
Yeah.
Anymore,
I mean,
really,
I watch
to
it
be
I
honest.
watch it mainly throughout the years for South Park and The Daily Show. But I get these nice shows like drawn together and
Even with that, like
Yeah.
I would watch The Daily Show and shit on my computer.
like
you know?
Workaholics was pretty good.
I have it on my
yeah.
list at
Yeah,
on Hulu,
you're
but
right,
I've
yeah,
never,
Comedy Central,
I've
that's
never.
it. But it's still not like a brand new show right now. There's like no show like right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only one that there is that I think is still running is the one with the two chicks.
Well, I think it's because they're giving a lot of stand-up
I think that's Comedy
comedians.
Central.
They're giving a lot of stand-up comedians their own show, which is good. You know.
Yeah, but a lot of movements happened throughout the past 5 years with comedians and comedy that like really put Comedy Central on the map to do stand up.
It could be that they're just not they probably ran out of shows that they can do. Think about it. They had a lot of shows in the early 2000s.
Yeah, they probably lost it after they lost
Cranking
Dave
them
Chappelle.
out.
No, but they still got Key and Peele up in that shit.
Oh, Key and Peele. Yeah. Yep, I forgot about Key and Peele.
Yeah, okay. So their big shits: South Park, The Daily Show, Key and Peele. What else? I think that's it. There's nothing. Oh, and like Drunk History and that fucking shit that Ari Shaffir was hosting before.
This is not happening.
Ray Wood now does it.
Roy Wood Jr.
Roy Wood Jr. Yeah. That, Jesus Christ, bro.
Woo! Had to let that bad bitch out.
Roy Wood Jr. is really funny.
Yeah, he's a funny dude, yo.
Fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah. Did you know that his dad? You know the show? Remember the show Soul Train? His dad apparently gave this put part of the seed money to get that show started back in the 70s.
It's dope. It's dope.
However,
He was also the guy that ruined it.
because he didn't believe in the concept of the show, he was like, "Motherfucker, pay me my money back," which was $1,000. And Don Cornelius came back, and with a paper, he had him sign where he gave up any rights to or any claims to the show,
And then made it rain with
and paid him his $1,000. And then Soul Train became a cultural phenomenon. And yeah,
And now Roy Wood Jr. is here to
that
avenge his
excerpt
father.
that excerpt was learned on the Crab Feast with Jay Larson and Brian Sickler.
That's so dumb. If you haven't seen the stupid decisions people have made on good ideas like Dr. Pepper, why do you just throw shit away?
What do you mean? Like Dr. Pepper?
The dude made Dr. Pepper and then he just sold it to Coke for like just like
The recipe?
yeah, for just dumb money.
Dr. Pepper is that like one soda out of the bunch that it's like, you know what? This is like its own thing. It's not a Sprite. It's not a
wait,
Coke.
Wait, is Dr. Pepper off? No, isn't Dr. Pepper Pepsi then?
Dr. Pepper's Pepsi.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper's Pepsi, sorry.
It isn't
Sold it to
Pepsi.
Yeah.
What's Pepsi? Pepsi's.
But that's the only thing that's keeping Pepsi standing.
Pepsi's Pepsi.
Yeah. In my opinion, Dr. Pepper.
For years, I thought Pepsi was Coke,
Pepsi
bro.
So much.
I prefer it over Coke.
Dr. Pepper.
All about
Dr. Pepper's a good fucking
You
drink.
know I like Pepsi.
Dr. Pepper.
You've seen firsthand how much I love
Dr.
Pepsi.
Pepper.
If I had a choice between anything...
It's all about tab, nigga. I don't know what the fuck
If you
you're
give me a
talking
choice
Like a
between
Tang.
anything, it's Dr. Pepper.
Fresco solo.
Postobon.
Postobon.
Inca Cola.
For all you people.
Leave it to a Peruvian and just throw out Inca Cola.
Listen here, okay? It's a fucking delicious golden
Inca Cola
drink.
is like over there Puerto Rican too, man. Inca Cola.
Kidding
the
me?
way.
My mom is such an
Every time you go to La
Ecuadorian.
Granja, you got to get a
Guanana.
2-liter Inca Cola.
A 2-liter?
2-liter for the family, bro.
Oh, okay. See, when I buy the family meal,
For
it's
you
because
other
I'm
people,
buying
my
it for the family. Yeah.
You haven't seen me pick out. I'll eat a whole chicken in 2 seconds flat.
I've eaten a whole chicken before.
I have eaten multiple chickens before.
Cornish game hens don't count.
No.
Chicken nuggets?
I'm a fat piece of shit, Steve.
Okay. Like one of those like Publix rotisserie chickens, you mean?
Oh,
You've
come
seen
on.
me
That's
destroy
nothing.
those.
Now, you get a Boston Market fucking whole chicken.
You mean-
That's
Are
a
you-
lot.
What do you mean that's
They're like the
nothing?
same
A
chicken.
rotisserie chicken from what, Publix?
Yeah.
They're like the same
Those
chicken.
are not... To me, I feel like I can get bigger
They're like
chickens
the
at
same
fucking...
chicken.
I can't
That's the
I
same
can't
size chicken
I
you find
can't
in Puerto
finish
Tropical,
a
too.
half chicken meal from like anywhere.
Give me a whole chicken.
Oh, I can
Give me
eat a
some
whole
ham
chicken.
on that. Little side of pork right there. And maybe a slice of turkey or two, and that was my Thanksgiving.
Oh, if we're talking about Thanksgiving, that's a whole different other subject.
Do you see? Like, that's where he's just like...
Wait.
Thanksgiving's a one
we were talking about
day you
titties
can-
originally.
Listen,
Yeah, we were.
Thanksgiving's the one day you
Food
can
and
just
titties
pick
go
out.
together.
Unless you
Everybody
have,
know that. You
unless
know,
you
food
have
and
a-
Nigga, I eat my Thanksgiving.
unless you
meal
have a
off titties.
medical thing,
I eat them off titties.
Thanksgiving is
beer.
anything.
Turkey and
It
titties.
just go all together.
TNT,
Put
nigga.
that gravy on top of them hoes.
Cranberry sauce on your nipples, bitch.
Motherfucker has a weird Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
That's a
nigga.
very good Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. Nigga, you need
Thanksgiving
some Spox
orgy,
in your life.
bitches.
Motherfucker, I'm trying to eat on Thanksgiving.
Nigga, I'm trying to eat too.
You can eat that shit all year round.
My nigga. God, that was funny.
Serve just broke out into.
Yeah, but there's something about holidays that just make the shenanigans so it's so much sweeter.
It really does. It just adds a little bit of flair to it.
Like, you know, like, bam! I'm gonna kick it up into the nuts.
Like, anytime you do devious shit around some sort of an event, it just makes it that much more, like, dangerous. You know?
I remember
like smoking trees in the middle of my aunt's wedding reception.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh,
Me and my nephew.
I didn't just give a fuck.
Me and Charles, we were just...
The first Thanksgiving me and Lila had, after I moved out, we did it with Serve. Remember?
Yeah. That
We
was
just got
nice.
some shit from Boston Market and we just sat around the table.
Yeah, at Cloud City.
It was
We
nice.
sat around in the living room
I
and
think,
shit and just
I think
kicked it.
Serve played like some I forgot, like Thanksgiving music.
No, I played jazz
You played jazz, yeah, and we just ate.
as we ate. So that was our background music.
Yeah. It was a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that was nice. That
It
was
was a
good.
very nice Thanksgiving.
It was very nice.
Yeah, we had nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
It was just there. I look forward to it. Make the best of it.
I remember when my first Thanksgiving, one of my first Thanksgivings by myself, was when I first moved out, and I was living in St. Andrews. That one, I think what did I end up doing? I think I did go somewhere, but then I left there early, and then I just came home, and my parents were already in Ecuador, and my sister lives in Homestead, and she was doing her thing with her fiance and everything. So, and then my brothers, they were in Ecuador at the time too. So I was just solo deep over here, and I was just like, So, I mean, it was just like every other night for me. It was just Thursday for me, and I was off.
Daredevil comics and porn.
In that order.
He's got to get the hype of seeing Daredevil risk his life to get it up.
Yep.
Then he just watches Daredevil clips.
Mm-hmm. Basically, I just keep the hallway fight scene. I just keep a clip of it here,
That's the best.
And that's my Viagra.
That's it.
Yep.
And he loves it more now that there's a Daredevil show because he had to do it with the movie, and he hated it.
Yeah. Oh, it was the worst.
He's like, oh, this is Elektra. Fuck it.
Oh, I remember, and then remember the Elektra movie.
They did an Elektra movie?
They did the movie with her.
I must have buried that out of my mind.
Yeah, dude. It was so
they did.
Bad.
Oh,
it was
man.
so bad.
They should have just did it straight to DVD. It's like she was like, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do it.
It was so bad.
Get a check.
Like, they tried.
Yeah, they did try.
They did try.
I mean, they had Ben Affleck when he was, I guess he was like pretty popular. They had, what's his name? Dude from SWAT.
Colin Farrell.
That's my favorite movie of him. SWAT and Phone in the Booth.
You mean Phone Booth?
Phone Booth. Phone in the Booth.
Phone in the Booth.
There's a phone in
That's
the booth.
that was the original British movie that it was
exactly.
inspired by. Phone in the Booth.
Or no, it would have been mine.
By Ian Stoll.
What you're gonna say is you're gonna say a handgun. It's a handgun.
Wasn't Forrest Whitaker in that phone booth?
No. Who was in that?
Forrest Whitaker was in that, yo.
No, Forrest Whitaker wasn't. You're thinking about the other guy.
What other black actor is there with a lazy eye?
Your mom, ho.
Was he in it? I don't think he was in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was in it.
I think he was the cop. I'm pretty sure he was the cop.
Right. Yeah. Now I remember. That was an okay movie. Phone Booth. Yeah, I remember that. My dad raved it.
That was a big movie.
He loved that. He got the DVD.
That's what blew up Colin Farrell.
Yeah, he loved that shit.
Fucking my man Kiefer Sutherland, bro. He
SWAT,
held that.
I remember SWAT. SWAT was a good movie. SWAT had Ice Cube in it.
You mean LL Cool J? You racist son of a bitch.
Was it?
No,
it was Ice Cube.
It was LL Cool J.
No, was it LL Cool J?
Oh my god. He's talking about his favorite fucking movie. He doesn't even know who's in it.
No,
LL Cool J.
Movie. That's my dad's favorite movie.
Michelle Rodriguez.
I remember her. Wait.
Sam Jackson.
But yeah, Ice Cube was doing everything at that time. That was one of the movies he did.
Go look it up.
Yeah,
you want to bet?
Are we
you
there
bet?
yet?
Yeah,
He did
Forrest
that.
Whitaker was in that movie.
Thank you. Forrest Whitaker was in Phone Booth. Look it up.
What film?
SWAT.
SWAT.
Yeah, that was LL Cool J.
Was it? I thought LL Cool J had stopped after fucking Deep Blue Sea.
No, you're just caca.
I thought he was like, all right.
Yeah, pura mierda. Merde, as the French would say.
That was LL Cool J. I gotta watch it. It's been so long since I've seen that shit. That was a decent movie.
My dad's favorite movie is probably Enter the Dragon by Bruce Lee.
It's a good movie.
Actually, wait, no, we're both wrong.
What?
We're all wrong.
Wait, who? What?
There was also another black guy in that movie.
I said Sam Jackson.
No. Yeah, you're right then. I didn't hear that part. Yeah. I wasn't in there.
Sam Jackson was in everything.
Yeah, but that was LL Cool J.
So many goddamn movies. Ever seen Snakes in the Plane?
Oh, Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh, man,
I purposely avoid that movie.
That's
not a bad movie.
We gotta get these snakes off this motherfucking plane.
No. We gotta get these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane. I've seen the clip,
so
but
fucking hilarious.
I've never watched the movie.
If you ever, the funniest thing was to me when TNT got it, and I was like, really?
We got these mother flipping snakes off this mother flipping plane.
No, the fuck,
mother loving plane.
No, the second one it was mother. You got the first one. It was like, get these mother flipping snakes off this mother trucking,
mother trucking.
Yes,
Jesus
mother
Christ.
trucking plane. I was like, yo, it was watching TNT movies with Sam Jackson in it. It's the fucking funniest shit. Either they cut it completely, or they and if they ad-lib that shit or like change it, that shit is
when they
hilarious.
say fucking shit, like this fucking shit, you know, or they say this stupid stuff.
Yeah, that shit is hilarious.
I remember hearing that once.
Doesn't even
stupid
match
stuff.
It. Doesn't even match it. I remember back in the day when I was younger, they used to on Channel 10 on Saturdays and Sundays they would play really old, gory movies like RoboCop or some shit, and they would cut out almost everything, and when they curse, it was the funniest shit because it was this guy who wasn't even matching the tone of the actor. You piece of shit. Like, that's all it was.
Like
this guy.
When I lived in Ecuador from 94 to 97, we on Saturdays at like 10, it was Kung Fu Cinema, and they would just play mad different Kung Fu flicks, right? A lot of ninja flicks and stuff like that. You know, literally where it's like the blue ninja fights the red ninja and shit, or the black ninja fights the white ninja type shit. You know, and it's all with the crazy, you know, like effects of like he does the backflip and disappears in midair and then appears like closer to the camera, you know, with the crazy sound effects from back.
I've come here for revenge.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and I used to watch those on Saturday nights because then late night Saturday nights they played Picardía Mexicana, which was all the like American Pie-esque rated R, like not sex flicks, but like the guys from Alfonso Sayas,
Like a Porky's.
A Porky's type style movie that revolves around
those movies.
But those old Mexican ones from the 70s
Those
and
are
shit like that.
great.
I love. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what
Okay,
you're
bro.
talking about, man. I fell
Alfonso
asleep to movies like
Saya,
that
El
shit.
Caballo, the little midget dude that they used to have. I
Yo.
remember, dude, those Mexican flicks, yo. El Día de los Albañiles, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Because
Like,
they did it like Porky's and what was that other movie
American Pie type shit.
Yeah, but there was another shit.
That's the
that
modern
came-
day,
they-
the more modern
they had
one.
Something else there.
Bachelor Party, you know.
Animal House.
Animal House, yeah.
That's one of the things.
Yeah. And they would play those, but I remember, man, those Kung Fu flicks, bro. It was just crazy. Like, I remember, you know,
Right.
and I used to draw a lot as a kid and do, like, paper figures and shit, and I would just make paper figures of the ninjas.
From the 90s, there's only certain things that only 90s people will understand. Like, watching porn, people usually had first saw porn through Showtime or HBO.
Man, the first time I actually ever watched porn was
Scrambled.
Thank you. Randomly flipping through the channels, and then all of a sudden I was like,
You didn't know
Like,
if that.
what?
You didn't know if that was a tit or a shoulder. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember they used to do those porn shits on HBO.
Cinemax. Yeah.
Or yes, it was a Cinemax.
Yeah, Skinemax.
And it would be like dry humping.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, well, I don't see shit. Like
Yeah.
you'll see a titty.
Yeah,
But you
like
won't see nothing
like you'll
like
see
else.
him like underneath you'll see the dude underneath the covers, and her head is sticking out, and it's supposed to simulate oral sex.
remember-
but
I
like his
remember-
head is on her stomach. She looks pregnant. It looks like she's giving birth rather than she's getting eaten out. And then she's just sitting there like you know, like making all these like just the worst acting ever.
Yeah, they were
I remember
horrible.
when they would do.
Hotel Paradise.
I remember when they. Oh, I remember that. I remember when they would do when they would be giving head, and it would just be the guy's back.
Yeah.
And the girl would like motion, and it would be the shadow, and you'll be like, "Oh, it's cinematic." Like,
Yeah, like, oh my god, look at those bolted on tits. Oh.
you know, Playboy was like that. I got my dad's card, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pay for Playboy, like one of the shows," and that's what it was. It was just chicks from Playboy magazines, just like pouring, like one poured milk on herself. The other
It
one
just
was-
shows, yeah.
I was just like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh god. Or then Kazaa came out and LimeWire and all that shit.
Oh my god!
And then you would just start. That poor fucking computer was just riddled in disease.
LimeWire has destroyed more PCs than any fucking else. Any
Yo.
program.
My
ever
PC never
made.
got fucked up.
Your PC. Then your PC lived a glorious life.
To be honest, it got fucked up after.
He just admitted.
No, I know someone used it for porn back in the day, and like websites back in the day for porn, like that would destroy your computer too.
True.
I went through like maybe 2 PCs.
No, but sometimes you think you're getting like some like Girls Gone Wild type video, and then the next thing you know, you just see some foul shit come up on the screen, and you're like, oh my god. Like, just immediately delete and everything, because it was just so random. It was just people uploading files. You were just downloading random files.
Yeah, and it would
that just happened to meet your search words.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So funny.
oh my god, no virus scan, no nothing, no, you know what I mean? No sort of firewall built within the system that allows it to be like, oh, this has got malware or spyware or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I had gotten LimeWire when it first came out, man. from my friend.
I remember Napster. Before all that shit, Napster in the fucking late 90s, man. When I found that shit, bro, it was just like,
God,
you're telling me that I can download the entire Chronic 2001 album for free? I can have it for free
right now
off of a burned disc
because someone was being so kind.
You know, and to have that, and I remember this dude back in the in the 7th grade. He was basically think like Elo, like his entire build, but just a little bit lighter, but just a black dude. But like I'm talking about like same haircut, you know, like low cut Caesar, but smooth. Like I'm talking about, he was making.
It's not a low cut Caesar, right? This is the low cut Soul.
He was making so much money burning CDs, $5 a pop for a mixed CD.
There was a guy like that in my middle school.
You give me the playlist, I'll download the songs, burn them on the disc for you. $5. He had the lunch ladies. He's a kid, mind you, 7th grade.
Well, no one knew how to do that shit.
Right. So he had the lunch ladies being like, "Hey, Maurice, I need another CD, baby." "Okay, all right, Miss Jones. What do you need? You know, I'll give you the list. I'll give you the list later on today." "Okay."
Before they ever came out with the CD burner, it was like no one knew really how to burn a CD. Like you'd have to have this.
It was like
thing.
the stuff of legends.
Yeah, you had to get a whole different fucking shit connected to your PC. Go and get some software. That was way before they installed a CD burner. When they put the CD burner in PCs, that was the game changer.
Revolutionary.
That shit
bro.
turned LimeWire into a fucking folklore shit.
Why are you telling me like I wasn't even there? Shut up.
We were all there.
Exactly.
And dog,
Make it seem like I'm 5 years old right now.
I'm talking to the fans.
Anyways, like, yeah, man.
Like and you remember, it's like
people didn't know jack shit about computers, bro.
Nothing.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you a story. My stepdad, like, he worked at this company to, like, you know, fix computers, help people like do phone calls if necessary, or them bringing it in and actually physically fixing it. Some of these phone calls were so fucking stupid. The guy was just like, "Where's the CD-ROM drive? I don't understand." And by the end of it,
my dad did that.
But no, hold on.
I was like, it's right there where it says CD-ROM drive in the button.
By the end of the 40-minute call, he basically figured out, for some reason, the guy had opened it, thought it was a cup holder, had his drink in it.
Oh my man! Fucking god!
My man must have been so like, "Oh my god, this is so nice! I can put my drink here. This is really Barbara. Look at this, Barbara."
Holder. Oh, that's so cute and sad. Oh,
and yeah,
either that was an old, that wasn't really,
and your father's probably sitting there like, "You have a college degree."
Either that guy is really old. Or that guy's really young and he just drinks a lot.
No, it's like people like you and me at this age getting computers introduced to them right now.
Like, I'm sure we all grew up being the IT guy in our households.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about my aunts and uncles would be like, "Mijo, in Spanish, can you please set up this TV? We bought this new TV and we need to set up the cable box and all this other stuff." And I'm just like, just do it. It's color coded.
Yeah. I like those little soft, like, "I know you can do this. Like, just do it.
Just do it. You can totally do it. Believe in yourself. Believe in the me that believes in you."
God damn it.
Gurin Lagan.
Dude, like, every time we would get a new gizmo or a new gadget or a new TV or a new appliance or some shit like that, "Steven, how do I set it up? How I set up the VCR to record this show at this hour?" "But you got to teach me." "No, you're never gonna learn."
Oh, see,
this is the fifth
my dad
time.
knew how to do all that shit.
No.
It was when we got the computer. My dad was like, "I don't know what the
My father is technologically illiterate.
To be honest, I don't even know why we got the computer. Because, one, I wasn't really into computers at that time. I was more into games. 2, my sister didn't give 2 shits. 3, my mom didn't give 2 shits. And 4, my dad was a fucking carpenter. What the fuck is he going to use a computer for?
Oh.
Literally at that point, computers were for business people. Like if you want to work from home or if you want to learn how to use a computer, but he didn't want to learn it. He just got it to get it. So then I picked it up.
I remember when we got our first home computer. It was 2001.
Oh, I got mine in like 98, 99.
And we got it, of course, it was a Gateway. You know,
mine too.
Yeah,
I got it in the. They had sent this promotion in the mail, and they're like, if you want to get a free Gateway
with the AOL disc.
If it was really AOL trying to sell you some shit. So my dad got like a full year of AOL, and then we got the computer. I remember fucking going on the internet. I remember when
your tia calling and you all of a sudden get knocked off.
This is the funny shit. Right before dial-up was so fucking cool because I remember when I used to chat with people, like my friends, I'd go into chat rooms on Yahoo. You could change your shit. I used to have fucking, like, before emojis, it used to be these still pictures that you can import into your Yahoo Messenger. I used to import, like, Dragon Ball Z shit. All my sounds were Dragon Ball Z. Like, if I got a message, it was Goku powering up.
The cursor was a Dragon Ball.
No, I wish I could. That would have been dope. But, yeah, bro, that was, back in the day, it was, you with computers was a lot better.
With them good old boys.
You remember Diablo 1 when it first came out for PC?
Yo.
Doom. Oh, man.
Dude,
I played...
Shit came out on floppy disks.
Duke Nukem.
Dude.
Duke Nukem was good on
Duke
PC.
Nukem.
Like, one of my first like great memories of ever using PC was playing Diablo.
That's the fucking greatest game.
Half-Life for me.
Diablo was so fucking...
I never played Diablo.
I played Diablo in the beginning because like my stepdad would play with his homies, so we would go over to his house and literally, dude, they would have like they would bring each other's like whole computers.
LAN party?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
like they would just literally
that's dope,
like
yo.
front to front, like on a table, and then they would be like they'll hit it, they would do it, just team up.
That's fucking crazy. That's fucking awesome. I've only done one LAN party ever, and it was me, my next door neighbor Marcus, and a friend of his. We all went to his house, and we took our computer. Well, I didn't take my computer. He took his computer, and he said he had a spare one over there. And I helped him bring there, and then we set up and we hooked up our computers together. And it was literally just a game between the three of us, but like I was just enthralled.
Dude, it was great.
The fact that I could sit there and play with my friends at the same time on a computer, it was just like amazing to me.
I also played like this game.
Maybe my friends didn't do it. We
like,
went to cafes. And the cafes were already have Counter-Strike on them.
True. Did you ever play Star Wars on there? They had like
Star Wars? No.
Yeah, they had like they had one game there for
Ooh, it's the one that you go. It's a cover-based one where you go.
No, like legit, no, like you are the starfighters. Like, yeah, you can play it on the keyboard if necessary, but to be honest, it was dope as fuck with a joystick.
True. No, any Star Wars game I've ever played has always been on console. You all right over there, buddy?
Yeah, I just dropped mine.
It was dope. It was like dogfights with like X-Wings and TIE fighters and shit like that. Exactly, bro. Why would you not? Exactly.
I remember they used to have this one Star Wars game for the PlayStation, and it was a fighting game, like 2D fighting game, but it was 3D. Like you can play within the field, but it was like a Dragon Ball Z type of like field. It was just very limited. It was just right there, and you could play with like lightsabers and all that shit. I forget what the name of it was, but I remember that game vividly. And honestly, the only one I ever played after that was the one before Battlefront, the one where you're the protege of Darth Vader or whatever. Force Unleashed. Yeah, that one. I really like that one.
The first one was good. The second one they fucked up on.
It was because it was like almost like dungeon crawler style, sort of, but not really. But it still had like the Gears of War type of camera angles and everything to it.
Plus, your character was super OP, man.
Yeah, I know. You could.
It was
fucking
so fun
pick
to
up
play
shit.
with.
Oh my god, it was so awesome.
He had two lightsabers, and it was just fucking shit up,
dude. And then the moves, because of the way that the controls are set up, it's like the moves. It's like it was. I think it was just like, X for, Xbox. So X for which is square for for attacking. So you just got to hit that. That's attack. and then this is like special, and then Y's special attack, and shit like that. X is jump, and then if you tap it twice, you could double jump, and you can hold people with the force, and it was fucking amazing. I love that game.
My favorite Star Wars game, to be honest, the one I played the most was the Phantom Menace one for the PlayStation. Terrible movie, fucking awesome game though.
Yeah,
really awesome game.
How did you play the movie in the game, or
somewhat? But it was really cool. Like usually, I played with Obi-Wan mostly. And it was like it's basically like you're just like Unleashed, but it was just so like well done for a PlayStation game. You were deflecting blast shields and blast lasers, and you were just it was so dope. You were using the force in it really well. Like you can only use the force to push back, or like if you charge it enough, you can grab somebody and like
hurl them somewhere.
Hurl them anywhere.
And
the lightsaber battle was really
good. I like the Old Republic. I had the Old Republic.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
I played it on PC.
Is that the one where you like create a character and you have to like weigh it, and then your level of darkness and lightness or whatever? Right? That one?
Most definitely. And it's
Execute Order 66.
It's really good. It's really good. If you really want to go and throw yourself
That's with
in
Darth
merge,
Raven, right?
I believe so.
Is that Raven? Is that the guy's name? The guy with the helmet? With the mask?
I believe so, yeah.
That red...
Speaking of that, I'm excited for the movie. That's it.
Oh, what?
The new movie.
Oh, episode 9?
Jeez.
Star Wars. We're finally at the end. That's what it's going to be called. Star Wars episode 9. We finally made it.
Well, now it's going to be...
The very last Jedi.
Now this is going to be... what do you call it? This one is going to be Empire Strikes Back. This is where now that we've established, because Force Awakens was, the New Hope, the establishing of these characters, setting them up, and introducing them, and then Last Jedi is them saying, okay, these are going to be their roles from now on. She's the hero, he's the villain now, the absolutes. On each side. And then from here on out, I think this is where they're going to build out the universe, the new Star Wars universe.
I think so too.
Young Padawans will fly.
Oh, man. Did you ever see that video of that dude that created that lightsaber?
I mean, there's a lot of people that have done it.
But, like, it's not technically a lightsaber. He's created this, like, sword-like a flame that you can like crawl, like you can use, and it's not like 100%. Like if you fucking try to whip it, it goes out. But like it's like it's set up on a laser that only goes to like a certain length, and it shoots the fuel and everything like that. Like he has to wear a pack, obviously, for the fuel and shit like that.
It's like the very first.
It's this Asian dude. I remember seeing it, but it was just like it just looks like a flame sword.
We're like 5 years away from.
Oh, dude, we're like the military probably already has this technology. For all
they're just waiting for like the space war with Space Force.
With the Space Force, yeah.
God damn it!
They're gonna go out on space.
It's the Space Force.
Okay, guys, use the fucking lightsabers we just made. They're really good lightsabers.
No, they're not
the
even
best lightsabers.
They're called luminescent blades because because lightsabers trademarked by.
I dub them Trump's Liberty.
Liberty swords.
Because they're really good.
They're huge, all right, but they fit in your pocket. They're amazing.
They're so powerful they could cut through the wall that I'm about to build.
These are the greatest luminescent sabers that have ever been made.
Also known as hot swords.
Hot swords. That sounds like an old 20s disease, like nickname for like gonorrhea. Yeah, I got the hot swords.
That's so gross.
Went down to the bad side of town, got me one of those gals from the evening.
Oh, okay.
Got me a case of the hot swords now.
Was that the 50s?
No, that's like the 20s, man.
The 20s.
Let me off, Jimmy. Yeah. That's all, folks.
Jimmy liked to touch kids.
That's all.
Well, remember that one? Then there was that one part. He's like, Jimmy went to hell, kids. He liked to touch little boys.
They should just tell you how. They used to say how it was, how it went.
How it went. Oh
see
man.
What happened? Why?
Oh, good lord. But yeah, man. So, because of this motherfucker over here, I've now found myself occasionally watching random fucking Fighter Z fights.
Who, me?
Yeah, because of you.
Fighter Z?
Like Fighter Z fights, like league, like whatever league fights or whatever.
Oh, yeah, them shits is dope, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Like I normally don't ever watch videos. I can watch like when we're at the house, Wilmo's playing Overwatch or some shit. You know, if I'm just chill, I could be listening to a podcast or just watching him play. And Wilmo's pretty fucking good. So
I bet he is.
He what do you call it? So while he's sitting there whipping ass, and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? He can. I don't know, bro. I mean, you're good. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just saying.
You got skills, bro. But my man on Overwatch is something ridiculous. Like I remember once he literally went on like back to back. Like he just kept doing it, like double digit like kill streaks.
Yeah.
Like just back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
I don't just do it one time or two times. 3 times, 4 times.
I just said back
5
to
or
back.
6. 5 or 6.
I just said.
So I'm bringing 6.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 6.
It goes on, motherfucker.
I'm gonna be in Miami forever.
Hot eyes, motherfucker.
But oh man,
surprise, motherfucker.
But yeah, so I'll find myself now from time to time.
Some fries. All rise.
Hot fire.
I got some pie, motherfucker.
Pie ass nigga.
I spit super hot fire.
You're too close, man. You're too close.
My top 5 gamers are Dylan.
Because he has hot fire fingers, man.
He games hot fire.
Power up.
Talk to your boy one time.
You're too close, Wycliffe. Either you're gonna make this game or you're gonna make this game. You're too close, man. You're too close.
You're too close.
No, but seriously, man.
Have to shut
get
down
it already so you
studio.
can fucking hit me up, bro.
What, the
Overwatch,
yeah,
bro.
I said the first console I'm getting is the PS4 and getting that. Because I play everything else on PC.
So do you still have the Xbox or you got rid of the Xbox?
I got rid of the Xbox. I'm not going to get the Xbox until probably...
So you're console-less completely right now?
Yeah, I'm on PC strictly.
Okay.
Having the time of my fucking life.
True. But the controller for the Xbox is dope, right, for a PC? Or do you use
it? No, the keyboard is the
use
best.
straight keyboard?
The keyboard is the fucking best.
True.
I got everything I need in those keys.
Thomas is pretty good on Overwatch on the keyboard.
Yeah?
He kicks ass.
I'm still getting into my own on first-person shooters on keyboard because it's so much quicker that I'm not used to it as quick. Like I
love it.
In PUBG,
Turns me on.
when I play on Xbox, I can last a way longer.
I'm sorry. Does anybody have a napkin?
I'm not gonna lie, that's how I get when I snipe people from far, good like 120 yards away. No, I'll just be like, I'll be like, oh, easy. This is me when I do it. I'm like, oh, I see somebody.
Pink mist.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Is it, how far is it? Right,
Let
me get the car 98 out. All right, let me line it up.
Fights.
I love it when I snipe somebody from far. In PUBG, it's so fucking like glorious because they'll be doing something like
they never see it coming.
Never see it coming. Like there's some people that know how to play it and they'll like stop, move, stop because they know somebody might be always watching.
The timing, yeah.
But you'll be playing with some people who really don't give a shit, and they'll just go right into a building, and you see them in the house, and I'm like a house away through the window. I'm looking like, okay, let me line this bitch up. I'm waiting for him to go right upstairs. just lay him out, and you just see that. Elo Soas killed Johnny 2x4s.
Headshot.
Car 98.
20 points.
Headshot. Like to be honest, back in the day for sniping, Halo was my shit for sniping when I was like...
Halo was so chaotic, though, bro.
True.
Halo is much slower compared to the other games that have come out now. But Halo back in the day, but when it was its heyday...
I would do those quick snipes,
man. That shit was fast. You know what I used to love? When I get the shotgun.
You know what I used to love?
Bro.
Bouncing my bullets off the walls.
What, the grenade?
No, nigga, with the sniper.
Oh, I forgot you could do that. I never tried it.
Oh.
You know, when I got the snipe, it was only in those maps where they had the launch pads, and I was just like, wait for motherfuckers to just come on the other side. Boom, boom. I was just...
Dude, it was the greatest, man. Once I finally got the hang of it, I was just like... I was like Ghost Rider.
My favorite was when you got the sword, the plasma sword.
Oh, that
you
was
were fucking motherfuckers up when you got that shit.
You know what? If I'm not mistaken, I believe in the first Halo. That's when the pistols like this shit for me.
The second Halo was my favorite, just by far. The maps alone.
The SMGs and the second one is great.
As far as shooters went, the only one I ever really fucked with was Gears of War.
Gears of War was great too.
It's just they didn't keep up. That was the fucking
That's not true.
problem, man.
I wouldn't say that.
No, they stopped that. It was too long between the games compared to like a Call of Duty, a Halo. Halo was cranking out subparts of their shit. They stopped at 2. I mean, they stopped at 2. They were like, let's do Halo Wars, let's do Halo Reach, let's do this 3, and then they came out with 3 like just totally OST and all this other shit that really people are just getting for the multiplayer, the same way Call of Duty. After Black Ops, no one was getting Call of Duty for the fucking story anymore. Black Ops story was the last greatest Call of Duty story. That fucking story was dope because you're literally the whole game thinking you're with this other operative up until the end and find out it's all an imagination in your head. You literally toppled a country because this guy's telling you to do it. And then come to find out he was never there.
But what he did happen.
But what he did happen.
Huh.
Yeah, it was
pretty dope.
Yeah, it was a great one.
It's pretty dope.
Black Ops, that was the last one because then after that it was just, you could tell, when they came out with what was after Black Ops? It was Ghost, and that shit was fucking terrible. The fact that there wasn't that many, there was no, when the maps were small, the respawns were really stupid. They didn't space them out. When the maps were big, the respawns were too spread out. So you can never find anybody. That's why games would last forever. And then that was the first time where they tried to do this real account of how much a bullet would really do damage. And literally, as soon as you turn a corner, if I hit you with 1 or 2 shots, you're down. And that's not really as fun because it's like, all right, for a Call of Duty game where it's supposed to be, you're supposed to have a little bit of a fight. Mm-hmm. If I get the first shot, then it's not really all that great because... That's what then Advanced Warfare just completely fucked it up because then they were like, well, we're going to make everybody overpowered. See how it goes. I will say, Advanced Warfare was fun.
The multiplayer was the greatest there. Give me the pistols,
no,
bro.
If you knew how to fucking... if you knew how to use the jets in Advanced Warfare, you're a class over anybody else. Anybody else in the game. You're in a whole different level.
Man, fuck the jets, man.
Bro. I would literally... I don't even have to shoot you. I literally was fucking up people without shooting them. I was just... dashing and then fucking curb stomping them into the ground. I fucking played one match where I didn't even use a gun in gun game and I got 39 kills off punches. I was the highest kill. I had the highest kill and I had the lowest score because I wasn't shooting anybody. I had the same gun the whole game. All I was doing was reversing people. They were getting so pissed.
What do you mean reversing?
It's a troll in gun game that somebody started. So what you do in gun game, if I punch you, you're humiliated. You get humiliated and you go back a gun because the whole thing is you kill somebody, you go to the next level, and there's 12 guns, I think.
Wait, what game is this?
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Okay,
gun game was in all of them, but Advanced Warfare was like that one was the epiphany of that's why they took it out for a while.
The epitome, you mean?
The epitome. I always say epiphany. The epiphany. But like,
great Scott.
You would if I were to hit you, it would reverse the gun. So
what do you mean reverse the gun?
You would go back a lower tier.
As the more you kill, like it goes higher, so you get a better ranking.
You go all the way up until you get this one ballistic knife, and that's the hardest thing you can get a kill with. And then if you get it with that one, you win. But you got to get consecutively one after another. You can die as long as you don't get meleeed. If I melee you, you go back. If I shoot you with a gun, you don't go back.
Okay.
But I was just going around meleeing people. But it was because no one could fucking keep up with the speed of the jets that I was just choom 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 choom. I was always going into cover too. I would literally, if I'm on from one building to another, I just use 2 jets to go into the air and go right into another place while hitting somebody who's right there because they wouldn't be able to stop me. I would just curb stomp them. True. Advanced Warfare was super broken. Super broken.
Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare, which one? 2? 2 was the greatest fucking Call of Duty of all time.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2 now.
Why?
I probably played 5,000 hours.
Why? But why was that one there?
I don't know. It was
gameplay was flawless.
Yeah.
Multiplayer was flawless.
The maps were so well done. The respawns were perfect.
The run was perfect.
Yeah. The guns they had. That's when they first did Prestige.
The COD tournaments now are played on which versions? What games?
PlayStation.
No. Which versions of the games?
Oh, the newest one.
Always the newest one?
Yeah, it's always the newest one.
True.
But Call of Duty is losing steam. It's not what it was. It's barely hanging
What's
on.
the it shooter now?
PUBG or Fortnite.
That's the it shooter.
Those are the main those are the number one shooting games now. It's those
types.
1 versus 100 massive multiplayer now. It's not a 4
Teams
on 4
or
10 on 10. Yeah. It's now got to be you against 100 or 4 people against 16 other teams of 4. This massive map. Call of Duty is coming out with a 1 versus 100 now for their next multiplayer. For the next game they're coming out, It's going to have regular multiplayer and it's going to have massive multiplayer. They're all going to. That's the genre now.
Okay.
So a lot of games are not Destiny holds up just because Destiny is like Halo mixed with Call of Duty. So it's its own. That's my thing. Type of game.
Sure.
And Destiny is very well on keeping the consecutive rank within games. I was really impressed when I popped in Destiny 2, and it reminded me of all my glorious highlights in this montage of what I did in Destiny 1. From the times that I've won tournaments with friends in Crucible tournaments, when every major, because the way that it's broke, it's missions, but there's these events that they'll last for maybe a month, and you have to get the right gear. So that means you have to play numerous hours of the game and keep hunting and finding gear to play this shit. And you have to have the right people, and it's very strategic. The biggest one for me was Gorgon's Eye, and Gorgon's Eye was you had to have 4 people, and within those 4 people, 1 person each had to stand on a statue in the first tier. Then you'd have to kill the advancing enemies, who are all the highest level in the game. Then the next tier is you all have to stand in one specific circle by yourself, all together. And then you gotta full head on fight a fucking level 153 level monster, the highest level it can get. So it was when you won those, it was yo, we fucking, you would get massive fucking loot and shit. But it was cool that Destiny 2, when you popped it in, it reminded you of all that shit.
True.
They do a very good job of doing that.
I'm sure you have to keep the old files from the game.
No, as long as you play on the original console.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So
right.
It keeps the. Well, that's dope though. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, also because it's based off of web now. You know how everything is online. Mm-hmm. So you have an account with Bungie, so you just pop in your account or we'll just remember you.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
True,
the same way
true.
the way I play Fortnite, it's all under one account. So if I were to go on Xbox, I just put in my information. I'm gonna get the same stats that I would have on PC.
True.
I'm not losing anything.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
But yeah, no, that was a dope game. There's back in the day games where there was a lot of Call of Duty, Payday was really good. Gears of War was really good. Gears of War there was tournaments for Gears of War. Now the big tournaments are mostly PUBG, Fortnite. You have your Call of Duty, obviously. You'll have Destiny. You'll have Halo still.
Halo, what, the newer ones or
Street Fighter?
Street Fighter. Well, I'm just going off.
I'm just saying shooters.
Yeah, Street Fighter is always going to be there. Fighting games, if it's good, it stays there.
Yeah,
they still fucking do Soul Calibur tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for the new one.
Yeah, the new one's going to be good.
There's a new one.
Yeah, there's a new one coming up.
When?
I'm not sure. Next year sometime.
It looks super clean.
Cross-platform or?
Nothing's cross-platform with PlayStation.
I need
Xbox and Nintendo Switch, maybe.
That's what I mean. Cross-platform.
Yeah. Maybe.
Soul Calibur.
If they allow it.
Sting.
Soul Calibur 2.
I remember when they had Yoda. I had gotten Soul Calibur two of them for Xbox and PlayStation, just so I can have Yoda and Darth Vader. I was just like, fuck it, I gotta try both.
Much anger you have.
Yeah.
You guys should have said something in his deep voice.
What other games did you play?
No. Easy, that's what you have to say.
What games are you playing just now? Overwatch?
Get this man a cookie.
Yeah, Overwatch, really, right?
Right now.
That's the main one, right?
Yeah, I just play a lot of
Overwatch is a big shooting game right now. It's probably one of the biggest.
A lot of people get so intense in that they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like,
I've seen videos of people fucking really,
regardless of any game,
really being
there's some
toxic.
people that I'm like, whoa.
Rainbow Six Siege has some really toxic players because because it's so strategic. They take that shit so fucking serious, bro. Like, if I blow up a wall that they don't want me to, they'll be like, "You fucking moron! You piece of shit! I want you to die!" I'm like, Jesus Christ, it was just a game. Just a game, homie.
And then, like, you doing that, like, save the team, so you're like, fuck you.
I used to fuck with people on Rainbow Six. I am such a big troll in games, bro. I would literally play just to fuck with people after a while. I would literally just play to fuck with people. Rainbow Six Siege, sometimes I would just shoot other people's fucking stuff. Like, they put claymores, I just shoot the claymore. I'm gonna blow this wall as soon as they lay it down. Before they can press the button, I shoot the fucking shit right off the wall. Make them waste it. I have to put another one, shoot that one off. Then they shoot me, and then they get kicked.
God damn.
I remember one time, the funniest shit I ever did on Rainbow Six. I was playing with my buddies, and it was me, my friend. We were all on Discord. There was 5 of us. But me and
what?
We were all on Discord. It's an application that you can talk all on one private server instead of the in-game server.
Oh, okay.
So we were playing. We're all on Discord, but only 2 of us were in Rainbow Six. The other people were finishing up a game of Monster Hunter.
Okay.
So we were waiting for them. So we were just playing a random.
Uh-huh.
And my buddy picked Ash, which is a character, and she's like a very like popular character. And the guy on our team was like, "I want to be Ash." So he's like, "You're not gonna let me be Ash?" And then the time went down of picking characters, and it just went into the game. He's like, "All right, buddy." And then as soon as the game started, he shoots my friend. So if you get kicked if you shoot 2 people, right? So he shoots my friend. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I shoot him. His buddy tries to shoot me, but misses, shoots the other guy who's just a random too. And the other guy tried to shoot him back, and they both shot each other, and I was the last one. I was alive. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go. And I had half a life because I took some shots when he tried to shoot me.
Uh-huh.
So I had half a life, and I just went into the fucking game, and I just beat everybody. I just killed them all. It was really just sheer luck. I had got lucky on where I thought they were all going to be. We were attacking. I was like, you know what? I feel like they're all going to be in the bar area. It was like this compound where it had a bar and a couple rooms upstairs in a hotel. And they had a hostage. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go in the bar from the back, and then I'm going to just shoot them all. And it just so happens that 3 of them were there, and the other 2 were upstairs, but I already had control of the bar, so they had to come to me. So I just waited. As soon as I hear them coming down the stairs, I just pre-fired the whole fucking... I didn't even wait for them. I just started pre-firing the full fucking doorway. And I just see the numbers just click up. 100, 200... Because every time you kill somebody, it just ranks up scores.
Uh-huh.
So I just saw numbers just come. I didn't even see what I was shooting. I shot through the door. Because I'm hearing them. I'm hearing them run. So I'm just like, oh, fuck it. Right through the door. Oh, man. And then they kicked us.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Hell.
That's gaming for
you got to show out.
Sometimes you just gotta give it to him, bro.
I will say the Xbox Live, the worst place ever.
Give it to me, baby.
How so?
Place. I don't know what it is, man. On PlayStation, people don't really talk. I don't know why.
What,
I have no idea. Yeah, they don't. From all my years of playing, I've talked more shit with people on Xbox than I ever do with PlayStation, including when PS4 came out, which was funny because they give you a fucking mic. It's the most hilarious thing. They give you a mic and you still don't use it.
I don't know. I talk with people when I hear them on a mic, and they're like, once I hear like an actual player that's like about the game, I'm like, you know what? I'll join. Whatever.
I don't know. When I play on Call of Duty on PlayStation or Destiny on PlayStation, the only people who had mics, if I went into ranked, where it's like competitive people, they had mics. But on casual, no. But if you go on Xbox now, they're all on it. They don't give a fuck. They all got mics. They don't even have headphones like me. They got just regular fucking headphones with a mic on it.
The standard.
Yeah, they're just plugging that shit in.
The ones that come with the console, yeah.
Is there some that come with the Xbox?
They all
right, they do come with. Yeah, the Xbox did a good thing with that. I was using that with the Xbox 360 when it came out. Gave you a mic and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Xbox to me is the more fun community to me. They're the more active, talkative.
Yeah.
PlayStation is I don't know. I'm not liking PlayStation lately with the whole thing with them not wanting to do cross-platform.
I like how you just switched positions just right now. Because 2 seconds ago you said that you hated Xbox Live.
No. I said Xbox Live was the most toxic. That's what I like about Xbox Live. There's just, you don't get bored.
Oh, okay.
You don't get bored. Because after a while, first of all, you can't troll people if you can't talk to them.
Right.
Because then you're just trolling by assumption. I think I fucking made him mad. Like,
to be honest, like, the Xbox would hear more trolls than anything. Like, I know I was one of those kind of niggas that would grab the mic and just be like, man, fuck you. Are you Jewish, man? Your like ancestors died in like,
holy Jesus.
Yeah, people would be like that. I've heard more racist jokes than anything.
My boy E Rizzle, my boy Eric, E the winner. This is my boy. I told you he eventually.
You said that like 3 times.
Eventually, he eventually worked for NASA.
Mi hombre.
Mi hombre. My man.
Mi chico.
Whenever it was on like Halo, it was when Halo was like came out. Whenever we play on Xbox, okay, it would be doot 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 doot. When doot happened, he would go from completely sitting still, and then dude, yo, he had the mic. You motherfuckers ain't shit. Y'all gonna die. Watch me, nigga. Oh shit. Blah, blah, blah. Like, just literally from the beginning of the match to time. Oh, he's at the house? True. And he's like, time. You know? And then he would just, all right, let me see how many kills I got, bro. And like, you just go off the entire time. They hated him. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. And, oh, dude, he'd make people quit. Oh, it was so fucking hilarious. It was so hilarious.
The best thing you could do is make someone quit off a skill. You don't have to say nothing.
Yeah, they just leave.
I know.
I've done that so many times on FIFA. People just leave. 5-1. I'm out.
I did it in Modern Warfare.
Have you? How?
I faced 2 people against me solo. And I was on like a snow map, but it was so good. Like I was just telling them I'm gonna wreck you all with pistols, and that's all I'm gonna do.
That's all you did.
And I did. And then at one point there was a guy, he was hiding from me, and I just grabbed the grenade launcher. But he was far. He was really far. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to put some physics into this shit. So I know. I looked at my map. I was like, so if he's around here and he's all the way over there, if I angle this like this. And
geometry
and
kicks in.
And I'm like, dude, you're going to die. And he's like, what? And I shot it.
Isosceles!
And that was my last kill. Was killing him on the balcony with my grenade launcher. Just like, boop.
My greatest Call of Duty kills, I threw a grenade cross map.
Ooh.
My buddy had a better one.
Throwing the knife?
And the Black Ops with the tomahawk, he threw that shit. And it was right in the beginning of the game. And he's just like, I'm throwing it. He threw it. And then all you hear is, first blood. I was like, what the fuck? He didn't even move. He just accelerated a little bit and then just flung it in the air. And then when we look back on replay, that shit went cross map, went through a doorway, and the guy just so happened to be coming through the door the same moment as the shit was dropping. It was like right, like here's the door. It's like right here, like falling that way, and the guy just came. He was running.
Just caught him.
Just caught him. He must have been running. Like I can picture it in game, running, beginning of the game, right through the first doorway. Poosh,
dead.
As soon as you walk through.
How the fuck? What the fuck?
Are you fucking kidding?
Are you What the fuck? What the fuck?
Then he'll see the kill cam.
Yeah, right.
I've seen my buddy break his fucking whole console and TV. He threw his console at his TV. He was just getting wrecked on Call of Duty, man, one day. Wrecked. I mean, like, as soon as there's a thing where you can spawn trap in Call of Duty. Mm-hmm. Where if you're getting enough kills, you can get to a point where you can go further in. Like, every time you get killed, you push them farther back to spawn.
Uh-huh.
If you keep accelerating as you're killing them, you're just going to push them back to a corner where they're going to just keep spawning in that corner. Like that. And you're going to know they're spawning there. So you just kill them, and then wait. Boom. Kill them, wait. And they keep spawning. So he had my friend, his whole team in the spawn trap. And every time they had fucking helicopters from kill streaks, 2 of them in the corner. They had people in the balcony just chilling, and every time somebody would spawn, he would just drop, spawn, drop, and it happened 5 times in a row. Right? One guy on the other team had 63 kills. It was in Nuketown, which is the worst place where you can get a spawn trap, because it's just one corner of a house, a cul-de-sac, another corner of a house. It's a very small fucking arena. So he's just stuck there, and out of nowhere he's just like, fuck this! Throws his controller against the wall, shit shatters, gets up, picks up his Xbox 360, and flings that shit into his TV. That is hanging on the wall, and that shit drops. And that shit just was done. Done. Mom ran into the fucking room, yelling, "Oh hell! What the fuck?" I just skedaddled. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, bro. I'll see you tomorrow.
I was like, "Well, we can't. I came here to play games, and that shit's done. Jesus. I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow."
Christ, I never understand people that do that.
I broke a homie of mine. I broke a controller over a FIFA tournament.
I got a little homie of mine that does not fucking function well when he's losing at games. He just loses it. Yeah. And
Johnny.
You heard?
Oh my god, when we play Fortnite, he gets pissed. He gets so pissed. We were playing the last time I played with him. We just
because he plays on PC too, right?
Yeah, we were playing on PC. We dropped down.
Can console players play with PC players?
I'm not sure. I would assume Xbox can, maybe.
Depending, because I know I'll be playing Overwatch on the console, and I would hear someone playing with the keyboards through the mic. So
true.
I mean, there has to be a way. If there's a will, there's a way.
Well, there's a way you can use keyboard on a PlayStation. You just have to get the adapter.
True. That's interesting. As always, thank you to everybody that has been showing love on all of our social media pages, on the Facebook and on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat, everywhere. Thank you to everybody that's been following lately. Shout out to Michael Rappaport.
My fellow Americans.
My friends.
You are the greatest people I've ever known.
Mm-hmm. Today is a joyous day. It's a day of celebration. As always, you can follow us at Parental Advisory Cast on Facebook and Instagram, Parental Podcast on Twitter, and PA Podcast on Snapchat. And thank you to everybody that's been subscribing and liking and reviewing and commenting and everything like that. And if you haven't, please do so. We love to hear from y'all. We love to the feedback. If there's any topics, any stories that you guys hear that you guys want us to talk about, give us an email at parentaladvisorycast@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? So, Sad. So, yeah, man, just go ahead and thank you to everybody that's been rocking with us and, spreading the word, letting the parental advisory community grow, which has been beautiful. So shout out to y'all and thank you. As always, you can find me at jserve954 on all social media and jservetv on YouTube. Look up brolife.net for all my music and all major streaming platforms as well.
You can find me at LSO463 at all social media and LSOYT for my YouTube and Twitch. You can also find me at LSO.com. Maybe.
7.
Stay tuned.
Glory. And for the people, I guess you guys can, find me out there. If you really want to talk to me and stuff, I would really appreciate it. You don't know how lonely it is out there.
You heathens.
No, before
I swear to God, I wasn't going to do it.
Snapchat, Instagram.
He sounded like
Wilmo.
Richard Pryor for a second.
Richard Pryor.
What he does is from what was that one? The one with Patti LaBelle was the what's it called? She did the opening.
Oh, okay.
I forgot which one it was. It was right after the whole incident when he got arrested for shooting his car.
Nigga, I don't know. Anyways, Snapchat, Instagram, Wilmo.
That's what you sounded like when he was saying about Patti LaBelle.
Really? What was it again when they were Wilmo?
Wilmo _ Chiquito. If you guys want to talk to me, talk to me. If you guys want to talk to us, hit us up.
Parental Advisory Cast.
Put your king.
And Instagram.
Just
Parental Advisory Cast @gmail.com.
hit us up.
We're out of this bitch.
Say that one more time for the people.
Parental Advisory Cast @gmail.
Skirt.
Do it.
We're out of here.
You can do it.
End it. Now. Do it. End it. Now. Do it.
You need to stop talking so I can end it.